Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Roosevelt Show. We got a good episode for y'all tonight, man. We're gonna talk that sash. Make sure we address a few things going on in the community. Um, Before we get started, though, y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta run that intro. So we'll see you in about a minute, man. Yeah. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Uh Again, this is the Roosevelt Show. I got my co-host up in here, man, Hunted P, riding with me tonight, man. This is episode 62. Protect your energy. Um, what's up, P, man? How you doing, man? This evening, my brother.
Same old stuff, man. We here another day to try to make it.
That's it. And that's all. You ain't never lie, man. Hold on, I'm trying to open up these posts right quick. Boom. Let's go ahead and make that public. Boom. We got brother Taurus in the building, man. Taurus, good evening, man. How you doing, my brother?
All right, man. I'm all right. How y'all doing?
Can't call it, man. Can't call it. Just cooling, man. Enjoying this good Friday night, man. Uh, how was your week, man?
Show the video.
Oh, shit, I can't complain. It was all right.
I
Pretty
hear you.
good. Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you see him? I told him he
Yeah,
came.
I see him. Yeah, I see him. You know, I got some words for him.
What'd you say, brother Manilow?
Yeah.
Hey,
Baby,
hey,
do my hair. Baby,
hey,
do my hair. Do my hair, baby.
Rose, I was telling Tars, man, he should start his own business and call it the Bruce Manilow Show.
the
He could
Bruce
change his name
Milo.
to Bruce Manilow.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know who the hell Bruce Manilow is. Yeah, cut the damn camera off with that bullshit you got going on over there.
That's crazy. Hey, I seen my nigga here. I said, "Yo, what the fuck going on today?"
Shit.
Yeah,
Put some
that nigga
lipstick
said,
on.
Black
oh.
History Month. I'm getting dreads.
Hey, I was trying to be politically correct and say, my man representing for Black History Month, but
It looked like he looked like he represented for the LTV.
hey, you say my nigga look like he related to Kunta somewhere
Like
in the
Kunta.
bloodline.
You
That
know, I'm
nigga.
talking like the LB. Was it the LBTQ?
Oh damn! Not the
What did he
elemental
say?
P.
That the L.
What else? Look at that.
Hey man,
Oh
you
my
go get an email tomorrow. Say the proper pronouns for our organization.
hey, YouTube, YouTube, uh, we politically correct.
Hey,
Didn't
Get it
say that.
right. We
You know
make
what
we making sure that guy get the way to get it right. Shit.
I'm saying? We just trying to make sure he got it right. That's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's it. Please forgive me.
Yeah, man. With
What's the
Black
word though,
History.
man?
Oh man, with Black History going on, man. It's close to winding down. You know what I mean? We like halfway through the month, if you want to say. Uh, it was something that I seen on Facebook, or was it YouTube? I don't know, but it was something about they said, have we let the past generations down? Has this generation let the past generations down, meaning, the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's, the Rosa Parks, the Harriet Tubmans, you know, uh, people like that. It's prevalent, obviously, that, the things that they was fighting for, you know, we take for granted today. You know what I mean? So in that aspect, how seriously do y'all think, this is? You know what I mean? As far as, letting them down. Do y'all feel we let them down?
I mean, to be honest with you, I would say yeah. Man, look at the current state of our race of people. It's a vast departure from what they were and what they stood for. When you think about it, I hate to admit it, but it's like we done went backwards as a people.
Yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
the new, all the gangster and the ratchetness, they were striving for more. They were educated. They wanted an education. And just think about the way they dressed. They were they were always in suits and ties. And now we walk around with our pants falling off our ass.
Yeah.
So and we don't even have any real black leaders when you think about it.
Yeah.
Kind of like every man for themselves out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, have we? I mean, has this generation let our forefathers down, ancestors down that came before us? I mean, what generation you talking about? You talking about the millennials or who?
Right.
Because we tend to forget that we do have a lost generation, and people still don't know what that means in this day. You know what I'm saying? So you do got a generation that's still trying to rebuild from stuff that they weren't taught, because a lot of people who were taught after like Dr. King and them, who like some of our parents and uncles and stuff who may have been younger around that time, a lot of them came along and didn't do shit and teach nobody nothing. So you had an era that had to learn on their own. We talked about this before, the millennial era. But like, would some of them be mad? Yeah, I agree with what y'all saying. Like, a lot of the stuff that people are doing nowadays, especially like younger women, you look at the music videos of stuff that's going on. Yeah, they would be mad. I would say, as far as action comparing to back in the day, a lot of people don't show too much action nowadays. A lot of people all talk. They talk about what they're gonna do, what we need to do. Oh, the gas price is so high. If we do this will happen, but nobody never does it. Back then, they took action. They didn't just speak. They look at the boycott. They said we wasn't gonna ride the buses till we got treated fairly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nowadays, nowadays people won't do that. Not encouraging nobody to do anything. You make your own decision up, but just saying, like, people know what we need to get ahead, and we still won't do what we need to do.
Yeah.
Good
That's
evening,
facts.
good evening, fellas.
Good evening,
Well,
bro.
I
What up?
don't
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What up, bro?
Okay, Honey Pete, to what you just said, I think a piece of the message is getting missed. A lot of us out of our generation, and I say our generation because I'm not that much younger than y'all, a lot of the teaching was given. A lot of that ish was shown. None of us out of our generation at that time gave a damn to let it stick. You dig what I'm saying? Flashy chains, hot cars, you know what I'm saying? Fast nights. You dig? Uh, the Me Too era, I feel like it started way before it was ever coined a term.
Mm.
Out of our generation, there was a lot of where's mine? Our term then was keeping up with the Joneses. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It wasn't no standouts to jump up and stand out. They was more worried about, did you see the new Cadillac I just got? Or Hey, you see this new TV I just got? Yeah, I heard about so and so and them getting whooped on by the police up the street, but it didn't happen to me and mine. That's a lot of what I hear coming out of our generation.
Yeah. Do you think you know, like we not taking advantage of some of the things that they was fighting for? You know, for instance, one being able to vote. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
not at all. The only
We
reason
not.
the only reason we voted as high as we did when Trump was in office is because of that damn check and that PPP shit. Keep it a stack.
PCP.
I said
uh,
PPP, sir.
uh,
I thought you said that horizontal type stuff.
You ain't finna radical. You ain't finna radical Mike me tonight. Not tonight,
here,
sir.
here you go. I knew it was right around the corner, nigga. I knew it was coming. He's like PCP, nigga. What, nigga?
I knew it was coming. I knew he was gonna have something slick to say.
Y'all
But
niggas
but
cold.
I, but I mean, in our time, in the '90s, early 2000s, we had people that would teach you trades in our community. They were they had more of an open arm, open hand, or welcoming arms, whatever, coming through the '90s. Once the 2000s hit, a lot of that stopped. A lot of people saw the schools stop giving as much of a fuck, so they felt, why should they?
Well, you know why is that? Because a lot of the parents stopped getting involved. A lot of the parents, especially the black parents, they don't show up to shit. They don't go to the school for their kid. Only time they go to the school to support their kid is when it's a game going on. They go to support their kid on they soccer, basketball. And it's not just the black race. This a lot of parents, even Hispanic parents. They don't go to a lot of them don't go to the school to support their kids. A lot more Hispanics go to school to support their kids than blacks, but a lot of them still don't go. So, a lot of this stuff, like you said, I agree with you, Big LA. A lot of this stuff was offered in the schools back in the day, home economics, wood shop. You can learn how to paint. You can leave high
Auto,
school with a
auto
trade,
mechanics. Auto
auto
mechanics.
mechanics. You had
Yeah.
some
There
cats
is
leaving
no
out of high
more.
school learning how to.
There is no more lean on me type principle. When the last time you seen the principal give that much of a fuck about his kids to see his kids get somewhere? I'm gonna keep it 100. When the last
Uh,
time you seen the teacher say, I'm gonna stay after school, even though we don't have an after school program, I'm gonna start one so we can help these kids. You don't see that no more.
Well, I mean, you know what? It goes on a lot, and I say this because I worked in multiple school districts in the past, before the pandemic and through the pandemic. So, you do have a handful of teachers who still do care, but I agree with what you're saying. But in a sense, some of these teachers feel like, why should I go the extra mile when the school gets allocated money for certain funds that they don't want to I mean, they don't want to put that money to use of what it's allocated for. Like now at the schools, they got this BSAP program here at the LA district. It's a Black Student Achievement Program, which I'm pretty sure they got in other schools also. Like, it's kind of crazy because that program was put in place for the black students, but they say you
yeah.
have to be fair and let everybody else utilize it. So it's like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Why are they able to pull that on a program for the black students? Because a lot of the black parents don't come get involved to stop it.
You was also speaking on like, school administrators who continue to, utilize our children's skin complexion for their financial
They do.
benefits for the school.
They do. For like LA Unified School District. You can go right now. My wife, she goes to the coffee with the principals. When I walk, I go. But you go to some of these meetings and hear what they talk about, saying that, oh, the black students are excelling. Then you have some people there question them, like, you say the black students are excelling, show me the numbers. Where's the proof that they're excelling? Because from what we see, you don't have that many black students here. You know, and I say that to say this, like, they're using the black students as a plot to get money for the schools, saying like, our black students are excelling here. We focus on our black students. They use that to say that they focus on the black students. Basically want you to get your student to go there. But when they get there, it's nothing to keep the black student interested. At these schools nowadays, you don't see too much stuff pertaining to Black history. Even it's Black History Month, you got a lot of schools in the inner city area where students don't want to go to school because it's like, damn, it's Black History Month and they're not teaching us nothing. So who are you really trying to provide all the services to at these schools nowadays? So it's like you're just
Even
using the students as a face. Like, yeah, we got 3 Black students, so we need the money.
just to piggyback off of what P just said, do you notice now more and more they're starting to pull it more and more out of your entertainment? I can remember in the early 2000s, late 90s, Black History Month, you get little shows and little programs and whatnot that teach you about your heritage and your people and your communities and things. Yeah, I ain't seen one of them unless I look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
What real after school and this goes both ways. What after school programs do you really see? P just named one, but it got took from us because it wasn't because in the beginning it wasn't available to everybody. Well, hell, prep school and charter schools wasn't available to everybody, but you didn't see us complain about that, right?
Really nowadays, I see a lot of sports, after school activities, basketball, football, the typical things, at least in the inner city. But, a lot of like, if you move out of the inner city, then you may have programs like, chess club, you know what I mean? Um, Stuff like that. I think manual arts, when I was going to school, in the 90s in high school, I think that was the only school that, actually had a chess club. And, people looked at me weird, like, you play chess, nigga? Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's,
When I was, it ain't. When I was in junior high, I had a Hispanic partner. He was in a grade higher than me, and we'd sit down and get down on some chess for real.
yeah, that's what I'm
Cold
saying.
part, cold part in the streets. You'd have thought that man didn't know two things about chess. But that was the intellect. That was a very smart person, very smart brother.
Yeah, that's real. While we also in Black History Month, man, I want to bring this up. Before the US government, gave, free breakfast to the children before school, the Panthers did it. So they saying that basically this was this is how the um the schools started actually, adopting the fact of feeding the kids, breakfast and lunch. Um Here's a picture of it, back in the day, you know, these brothers and sisters back then was, real powerful. I think they were trying to lay the foundation for us, but we all know the story, Uh we got hit from within. One of our own kind took us down, you know what I'm saying, or took it down, you know. Um do y'all feel that let me ask y'all honestly, do y'all feel like we'll ever see something like that as powerful, at least in the black community, something like the Panthers? And then we ain't talking, no disrespect. Black Lives Matter. They say it's a movement. To me, like LeBron James say, it ain't a movement. Not when you black. It's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They put that on the move. Oh, it's a movement. It's a move. No, not when you're black. It's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? We live this. And so, no disrespect to the people that join on, but do y'all think we'll ever see something as powerful as the Panthers in the black community again?
No,
He
no.
just he just shut it
I'm
down.
I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
did.
okay. I'm not gonna sit here and keep playing with it. The closest thing you're gonna see to a black movement is people like us who got enough in them to still talk about these problems.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that anybody on this screen will go stand up and talk in front of some black kids or a community and try to help. But I
Mhm.
guarantee you, hours later, it's gonna get shot down with negativity.
Some bullshit gonna happen.
Yeah,
You
I agree.
don't have Martin Luther King. You don't have Malcolm X. You don't have Farrakhan's. Hell, I'll even give him his credit. You don't have Jesse Jackson's no more. When you got Farrakhan trying to,
Hold on. Let me ask you. You say we don't have him no more.
no, we
Jesse,
don't.
Jesse still hit. What he doing?
He old.
Hold on. Taurus, I'm gonna take his own words and flip them back on him. You're right,
Yeah.
Roosevelt. What is he doing?
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
He old.
Who did he put in position to run to stand up after him? What is he doing? I'll wait.
Taurus say it's because he too old.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
that means
currently,
so
yeah,
that means
currently he's
so
not
that
doing.
means
I
so that
think he's
means you
not
were
in good health either at this point.
so that means you were too old, right?
At
To
this
to
point,
get to
I'm not
give the
speaking
game to
anything prior
no
to.
no 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm just piggybacking off of what you said. So he too old. Okay. What happened when he wasn't too old? He got kids, right? If
I
this is a
mean, I
movement that
can't.
needed to continue to get pushed, he could have did that with his kids. Because you're saying Roosevelt saying Jesse Jackson's still alive. That's cool. I bet you I can go find a Black Panther that's still alive too. But the end
Well,
of the
shit.
day, the question's still gonna say, what are they doing?
I mean, that's the problem right there, though. Like I get what you're saying, Big LA, but like me personally, like, do I feel we'll see another Black Panther movement like that? Yeah, we do, because right about now, I think a lot of more Black people are more woke than they were back in the day. Yeah, they took more action back in the day, but a lot of more Black people are more woke back in the day. All you need is that one right person to come lead these people. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like, I mean, out of all these people in the world, there's somebody out there right now. But the thing about it is, with some of the people that so-called represent the Black community, a lot of them are like very self-centered. They don't think about the people for entirety. That's just like a lot of other people. They're not gonna speak up for everybody when they're in a position to. They're gonna make sure their ass all right and they people all right. And
that's
see, that's the
why I
problem
say
right there.
that's why I say no, P. That's why
Right.
I say no.
Because
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
whoever,
I mean, I mean, honestly, it's hit or miss. You can't say no because, like, a lot of people thought we would never see a Black president. So you can't say no. I mean, anything's possible.
I love
it
you,
would be
P.
difficult.
I love you, P. You don't want my response to that. You don't want my response to that, big bro. You don't.
You finna bust on.
It's real
You
though.
finna
But I mean, if we
what
really
I'm saying, what I'm saying is, you had a puppet moved by strings. He gave us Obamacare. He gave us a health care that we had to pay for.
yeah, but I mean,
You have countries that throw healthcare at you
come
just
on.
just just to say hi.
Look,
Okay,
ain't they all puppets though? Come on, let's be real with it, bro. Don't matter what the
Ain't,
color. That administration, whoever in office, they got an agenda for them already. Let's be real.
okay, I get that, but right now the conversation is about color. That's what I'm saying.
Land your plane.
We don't focus enough on the situation. We talk about the things around the situation. That's cool. That's great. You're right. There's people above him. But at the same time, right now, we're talking about color. And what have in the last 15, 20 years has a person of color stood up for, other than George Floyd?
I mean, it seemed like it's nothing but police killings. It seems like that's what triggers us. Not saying it's not supposed to, but lately, that's the only time I think, honestly, I seen our community get riled up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Ain't that
So we gotta
that's
at
kind of
least
crazy though. Like we'll not to cut you off, Big LA, but that's kind of crazy how our community is. Like, the tragedy what happened not only to George Floyd, but look at all the other Mike Browns, Tamir Wright, a lot of all these other people, Breonna Taylor. I mean,
Wide eye,
we get riled up in our community over when we are done wrong by law enforcement,
yeah.
but we don't get riled up back in the people that's trying to represent us. And then again, we let the people represent us who terrorized us before. We said this before. how many neighborhoods now are represented by people who used to terrorize that neighborhood? Like,
And
let's be real.
and that goes back to my first question. What are we doing? It's easy to get mad when one of yours get laid down, or to make it look like, and people, what I'm saying, to make it look like it did something to you, but you jumping on it to fuel your own plane.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Black Lives Matter. That was supposed to be the second coming of a Black Panther movement. Yeah, okay.
Was it?
All right.
But and this was an organization allegedly started by 3 lesbian Black women.
Was
All
it?
right. All right.
Was
I
it?
said allegedly.
Not
I
to
mean,
me, it wasn't.
because hey, let's be honest and cut the shit. That we gonna be. Some people may get mad at this when they watch this, but I'm finna say some shit. Politically correct. If we gonna start a movement, nothing against the ladies, my Black queens out there, we love y'all. But shouldn't it be some brothers doing that? Because the strength coming and
The
on the
strength
men's
come in
side,
the strength come in numbers, but
it
it
also
didn't have to
it also
be. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go
It,
ahead, Rose.
it,
I'm sorry.
it comes, it starts with the man, dude. It starts with the man. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like you say, this movement was started by 3 sisters. Don't know how well that's gonna work out. Not saying it can't. Nothing against them, but you know,
Let's really talk about it. You ain't got no freedom fighter women out here like that. You ain't got no Condoleezza Rices and Rosa Parks running around here today.
hey
What?
K, what it do, champ? What it do? What it
You
do,
got
little
you got you got females quicker to put up a fucking list of where you're not gonna take me on a first date.
Yeah, that's a
You got a female living on Section 8 near the Jordan Downs right now who gonna tell a man you can't take me to Chick-fil-A. Cause that's
hey,
out that's beneath me. But you stand your ass in that line for that GR and them food stamps every month. You stand your ass in line for that extra aid they give you for your household. The black sisters I grew up watching fought for something.
all bullshit aside too. You gotta, shit, you gotta know how to cook. God damn it. Come on, ladies. You know,
I get
I
what
mean,
I get. Okay, I get what I get what he's saying.
come on, ladies. You know,
But there's no more Betty Shabazes out here.
hell no.
There's no more Coretta Scott Kings out here.
Hell no.
You
Well,
dig
I
you
mean,
dig you dig what I'm saying? Like when and okay,
are there any
and
Martin Luther Kings out here?
is come on now. Come on. I was just gonna say that. Is it some
I
nigga,
mean, you can't expect them to be something that we're
okay,
not.
Taurus, I get what you're saying. I just touched on that though. I just touched on that. I just said the same thing when he said, "Well, Jesse Jackson's still around." Okay, what is Jesse doing, or what did he do leading up to the time of him getting sick? What did he do? Who did he put in position to keep it going?
I mean, hey, Big LA, we gotta. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day, Jesse Jackson was a prime candidate to be president until he did some scandal shit. And I think as of recently, he's got a son, if I'm not mistaken, that did some crazy stuff that's locked up in federal prison for a long time behind some
I mean,
scandals.
he was on the presidential ticket. I think it was in like '84 or
Yeah,
'85,
back in the
something
'80s,
like
like
that. But
he was a good. He had a good shot
yeah,
if he
that
was
was
gonna
his
run.
shot right there.
keep
And then
hope
when
Okay,
he hit the
okay,
Rainbow
okay.
Coalition,
All right.
keep
Other than Obama, what has came since that?
shit, nothing.
As
I
far
guess
as
nothing. Yeah,
as far as
nothing.
somebody black being in office.
think
As
you may
far as
have some local white.
as far as a black person standing up for these black folks in this damn country and saying, y'all on some fucked up shit right now, and I'm damn it not gonna stand for it.
I mean, look, this is how I feel about it, man. If you want to make change, you got to start with yourself. You know
Right?
what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to demonstrate whatever it is or agenda that you're trying to push. You know what I mean? Uh, I feel like we doing it by what we doing here now. Maybe somebody might be enlightened by this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like at least talking about it. Like shit, let's start somewhere. Fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? But
Well, see,
All of our problems don't come from the white people or the government. I think in reality, we're our own worst. At this point in time, we're our worst enemy
hell yeah.
because look at everything that's just going on in society. Period, man. I'm not worried about a white person killing me. I'm more worried about somebody my own color. And that's just the truth. So I can't just say the women are ratchet. The men are just as they're terrible. I mean, these youngsters, that's a different breed out here. And I really don't know what we're gonna do with that. Is it any recovery? Because
I mean, there is.
if they live to get to that age where they can look back and possibly see the errors, of the way they're living, but a
Shit,
lot
it
of them
might
not gonna even make it because, like I say, the new cloud out here is not money. It's all about how many bodies I can get, and I'm on demon time. They think that's the shit out here. So we got to look at ourselves and say, this is not right. We
yeah,
failed somewhere. We failed on it. And we can't just point the finger and say somebody else did it. We did this.
yeah,
We have
I
created
mean,
a generation out here that's just reckless.
yeah,
Have
true.
no regard for life whatsoever.
yeah.
You gotta look at what, like, as we was talking about some of the leaders from back in the day. I was telling my wife, look what they, like, our parents, look what they had to look up to. They had a whole bunch of civil rights leaders, Malcolm, to look up to. Look what we had to look up to for those who ran the streets 80s, 90s, or late 90s, 2000. It was either drug dealers, hookers, hoes, gang members. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the stuff we had to look up to. So when they say why nobody's trying to step up, because this is who a lot of people, well, speaking from LA, in the hoods, who they saw being a person doing what he had to do to make it was the flashy dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they know. That's why I said before, the lack of knowledge. It ain't about the finger pointing, but the people that come before us who don't teach you shit, how they gonna expect you to know something? So you got
Look,
the
I mean,
handful of
I
people
grew
who
up in
trying to
that
do something.
era. I know what it was like before the drugs even took over, before that shit even existed. And I think a lot of it you can blame on drugs because it did something to the community. It just took parenting out of the situation. A lot of people went from good parents to crackheads, and once they got on the dope, they didn't teach these kids nothing. These
At
kids
all.
raised themselves. But I mean, we at a certain point we have to be accountable. It's time to fix it and stop blaming.
Yeah,
I mean, what's done is done.
yeah,
You can't let a whole, you can't go through life saying, oh, just because of this, I can't do this. That's a crutch and that's an excuse. If you smart enough to acknowledge that, you smart enough to overcome it.
yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
I mean, and something that people got to come to realization too, that not everybody gonna be rich in a lifetime. Not everybody gonna be well off. Some people gonna live check to check till the day they die. Some people gonna get lucky and make it.
But hey, your monetary income or value should not define your success.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a lot of people in life who may have a lot of money, but they are terrible people. But would you call them successful? Yes, if you're looking purely from an aspect of what's in their bank account, but they're not good people. And a lot of times to amass this great wealth, they have crushed a lot of smaller people. You don't get super rich by being a nice guy. So
That's
Well,
don't
real.
even think that.
You said you got to go over. You got to go through some motherfuckers. You got to
Yeah, you
just.
got to be willing to step on some heads and do whatever it takes to get to the top, man. A lot of times that's going to mean making that decision that a lot of people wouldn't make.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of people nowadays get out of whack with reality. Not just saying the younger generation, even look at some of the 60, 70-year-olds in today from back, when we were a little younger, the 70-year-olds back in them days. They was talking about passing this down, doing this. We got to build this. The older generation nowadays, they ain't on the same stuff as the older people from 30, 40 years ago. They trying to keep up with the young Joneses now. How many older women and older men now you seeing with younger people out there dating and banging? You didn't see that back in the day. And so that just go to show you the time has changed. And with that being said, it's like, as far as us trying to build or people trying to build and move forward and get ahead, comparison to people back in the day, it's going to be tougher. That's just like gas back in the day. Gas was what, 99 cents a gallon. How much is it now?
Shit, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Shit, it don't make sense. You know, it's you know, it's
And
it's
they
sad.
had younger people, excuse me, they had younger people dating, older people dating younger people back in the day. It existed. So I don't know. I can't agree with
Oh
you
yeah,
on that
no,
one.
no, no,
It's
no,
just
no. It
something
did.
that
It happened. It happened. I
it was
mean,
quite
back
common.
in them era, they used to marry
That was
the
before
younger girls
social
off
media.
early.
What are you saying?
Like I said, back in them days, they used to marry the younger, the daughter. As soon as you get 15, 16, back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, they would try to marry them off because they couldn't afford to take care of everybody. But,
Yeah, they want
like,
to take care of them.
it's more, I think it's more acceptable nowadays. Yeah, you seen it back in the day. You heard of the old man that's 60 banging a little 30, 20-year-old chick. Yeah, you heard of that. But nowadays, it's like, hell, you see that old man walking into this event with the little young girl like it ain't nothing.
I saw it the other night when I went to the concert. The comedy show. It was like Sugar
Hey,
Daddy Fest.
I'm
who you
telling
go
you.
That's all you saw.
who you go see, man? Who did you go check
Um,
out?
it was some more DC Curry, DC Curry, Lavelle Crawford.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So I guess that was the target audience, and it was like a bunch of 50, 60-year-old men in there with younger women. Like I was like, wow.
Niggas,
What'd you say? 23.
niggas
Don't know
got
where she at. Just know
niggas got
she's
the
gonna be sucking something when that's over with.
niggas got niggas got them Buicks and Oldsmobiles and Cadillacs parked outside and shit. You know what I'm
Oh, you got
saying?
some old school players was in there.
Nigga got like he might have a little bit of fur on, some gators and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Clean as a whistle, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
Shined
you
up
Got
see,
their
like
hey,
chains and their hats on. I'm like, man.
you see a lot
And
of that
then
shit going on nowadays because of the fact that a lot of these, and I'm not trying to down, it's ain't even a race, just a single race of women, just a lot of young women now. It's easy to fuck over an older man and still be dating who they want to date. That's why they dating some of these old guys. Them niggas don't care. They got an extra $300 to throw around every couple days. They got to give it to somebody. Shit.
they probably got a wife at home, so they really don't give a damn.
I mean, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, I was telling Rose this earlier. I said it's crazy. I said, why is it that we don't realize how fucked up we are, and it's right in our face? Like the example I gave him earlier was like we notice all the time. Say if you got two aunties, one that's married to like a holy man, and the other auntie that's married where that house they always turned up, got drank food, shit going all the time. We always tend to flock to that turn up house. We never go to that holy auntie house until we in trouble and really need somebody to speak to. But it ain't it crazy when we in a good mood, we'll flock to something bad that we know we shouldn't be doing. But when we fucked up, we want to flock to somebody good.
yeah. I mean, it's all
He
it's
ain't
all
lying. That's just like going to jail and asking somebody to pray for you.
Oh man.
it's the same shit.
It
Same
is.
shit.
It is. It's like going to jail. It's like going to jail. You go to jail and hey,
well, I mean, hey,
pray for me.
well, first and foremost, it's totally different because you're on the outside. You all know when you can be on the outside of that cell, it's different. So going to jail and asking for prayer is way different than being on the outside and going to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the scenario that he played out, you know what I'm saying, like going to the good auntie house, compared to always going to the you know the turned up auntie house. Uh, Usually it's probably gonna be because that's where everybody at. You know what I'm saying? That's where all your
That's where the
cousins.
fun is. That's
Yeah,
where the fun is. That's where,
right.
you don't want to go to the Bible thumper
Yeah,
house. She
where you say
over
where
there.
all the sinning is going on. That's where everybody want to be at.
There's too many
Where
rules
everybody
over
over there
here.
drinking and banging each other. That's where everybody be at. But
I hope they not
when you
banging
gotta go
each
turn
other.
yourself in 2 weeks, you want to go to the Aunt Beulah house that pray all the time to get some words of encouragement.
Yeah, I don't think nobody going to Aunt Beulah house.
Oh,
Hey, what you say? Oh shit, we do got Aunt Beulah.
I don't think nobody going to Aunt Beulah house. Shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Like real talk, man. We do shit all the time. Like how many times people, no, nothing against people who smoke cigarettes, but like how many times people say like, man, this shit gonna kill me one day. Then they go buy a pack of Newport soon after they said that.
That's the truth.
It's daily.
I said it.
It's daily.
You know
what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff we don't want to cut out. Cigarettes back in the day in like 93 was like what, probably $2 a pack for a off brand or maybe a good brand. Now they damn near $20 and people still smoking them.
GPCs. You remember them GPCs back in the day?
Yep. I remember them. My mama used to smoke it.
Old school. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about, little beaties?
No, that was the name of the cigarettes. That's some cheap ass cigarettes.
GPCs, but I remember the beaties too, nigga. But that's
GPC.
way back. Yeah, GPCs.
Regular menthol.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know.
Yeah, I remember them.
Man.
All that shit. But like I said, that just, I mean, you pay attention to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is gonna change over time. You know what I'm saying? Like hell, look at now. I mean, that's why I say you gotta adapt to it all the way around, physically and mentally. Stuff ain't gonna be the same as in the 90s. Will we ever see another loose freaknik again? No. Shit. And they saying that was the best black gathering of all time.
Man, like I say, nothing stays the same, man. Everything
What was that?
changes. So
Wait, what you say, P? We ain't seen in a while.
A lot of people online are saying Luke's Freakniks back in the day was one of the best black gatherings, party wise, with no drama really. And I said, damn, I mean, I was a little younger back in the day, but from what I hear about it, comparison to stuff nowadays, I didn't hear about no mass shootings and stuff like that at the Luke's Freakniks.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy too. What y'all think about that shit that happened in Kansas City, that mass shooting? That shit was crazy.
Speaks on what I was saying earlier. These kids have no regard for life. They're gonna get it anywhere. And no matter what and no matter who they hurt.
But I got 1,000 followers on my social media though.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm gonna go post it. I did it.
all that goofy
shit. You're stupid.
They ain't got no sense.
That's crazy. Yeah, these young dudes is off the chain, man. T Murdoch, what's good, man? Appreciate you for tuning in, my brother. Hey, I got an interview. He gonna interview me on 18th, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out on his IG, man. Yeah, man, that's crazy. All-Star weekend this weekend down there in or up there in Indiana.
And everybody and their mama gonna be there.
Yeah, everybody.
Even Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp, I see they post some pictures that I guess they squashed their little beef.
Did they? They squashed their shit?
From the images, you see them, smiling, saying everything good, which is cool, two older black people that
what's two old dudes beefing about?
Oh, nothing, just some talk. It's all BS, but I mean, what got me tripping out is, man, speaking of celebrities, man, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing. Checking out my boy CJ Stroud, it's been spotted that he's been hanging out with Miss Amber Rose.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I heard the news.
That's
They was
Yeah,
seeing that.
hey, your boy just fucked his whole career off.
Don't
Damn.
fucking do it. What Radical Mike say? Don't fucking smoke it. Whatever you do, don't fucking smoke it.
Wait,
He gonna smoke. He
wait.
gonna smoke some of Amber Rose. All right, that's for sure.
Yo, I mean, I'm just saying, what's wrong with Amber Rose? Ain't that Wiz Khalifa baby mama?
Yeah, all right. It's the reason why Luis put her down.
I'm just saying, like, she ain't. I
I
see
think
a
it's
lot
gonna be a distraction for him. That's
I
all.
hope
distraction.
not.
It's just gonna be a distraction for him.
It is, and you got your first year in the NFL out the way. I mean, come on, man. Like how many rookies have had a year like he's had? I mean, of course, I'm not saying her in general, because if anybody would have said, "Damn, I wonder which lady may want to try to hook up with Stroud," I wouldn't have thought no damn Amber Rose. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought he would have chose Amber Rose.
I don't know if they're together like that. Like I say, from the story is that they just met at that party or something, and she needed a ride home. So, because her ride had left her, so he gave her a ride, and that's how they were spotted. So
Well, I mean,
it's
I can
a
agree. I
relationship
believe that.
that's been going on or nothing like that. So this is new.
I
He
can see
might have
that.
got lucky. He might have got lucky, but we'll see. Hopefully, he can move on.
Nope, Pete, don't say that. Pete finna say, I can see that happening. No.
No. I mean, well, yeah, I can see that happening. Give him a ride home.
Hey, that's how it starts. It got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
Man,
She
Y'all
asked, "Can I
miss
skip the gear shift?" And he like, "We don't have a gear shift in this car. It's on the steering wheel. What are you grabbing at?"
y'all tripping, bro. Look, y'all tripping. That's
You
Amber
got to
Rose.
start somewhere, man.
Well, but look, we talking Amber Rose. You don't think her ride left her, bro? We gonna really believe that?
That's the excuse. She put it
You know what
out
I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah,
She
so you
put it
Amber
out
Rose.
there.
You can't
We
get a
gonna believe
ride.
that?
Ride
We
left.
gonna, her ride left her. We gonna believe that.
Hey, Roosevelt, you. I'm assuming you
So
got
she
some
had a
money. I know
sprinter
that.
van, and the
She
You
said
sprinter
can't
van
get
left.
nobody. You said,
exactly.
let me find the most popular quarterback other than Mahomes this year here at the party and see if he can give me a ride home across town.
Come on. That's what
To
I'm
my
saying.
room.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's some bullshit. That shit was organized and orchestrated properly. She executed her plan. Hit the target. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit. My
They
ride
say,
left. Yeah,
my
right.
prediction, Shroud has a baby in 2025.
boy, please don't say that.
You say he finna blow up the club, bro? He finna shoot
Oh,
up the
don't
club?
fuck it off like that, man.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
Already?
He shot that
Look,
motherfucker smooth
I
up.
know his mama is pretty involved in his life.
That's
So
cool. Mama
I'm
wasn't at
hoping
that
that
party.
step in there and put in her 2 cents on that shit and kind of lead him another way. Like, you don't need that distraction right there. That's a distraction, man. I don't think he ready for that type of.
She better hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Mama Bear better hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she might flew into town right now.
Like, let me go get this nigga because he tripping.
Yeah,
You know?
let me go get him.
Because he tripping. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, man. Amber Rose said that her ride left her. Oh, that's the
Yeah,
bullshit.
all right. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
funny.
all right.
Hey, you got to put something out there for the media.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't stick though. You know what I'm saying? It may have stuck to some people, but if you know that shit. It didn't stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So Amber Rose ain't got enough money for a Lyft or a Uber.
right.
Shit. She can call a private service. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can get the Uber Black.
You know,
Man, you pull up in a big truck.
Yeah.
She probably came with somebody too. So, it's other people in there she knew. Hey, we going when we leave? Can I get a ride? Yeah.
Look. I think if he was interested anyway, so it's not like it took much effort. I think. I mean, she's attractive, so yeah. And being young like that, I'm sure that's right up his alley. Being from California too.
Yeah, all right. He seen that ass and them
Yeah,
eyeballs. It was over with.
yeah.
He seen that. He said
He said,
she.
the ass fat. Oh, you got light eyes, little baby. Oh, hey, I'll take you home.
He seen that rumpa pum pum. You know what I'm saying? He seen that rumpa pum pum. She's rich
Mm-hmm.
of whatever she's doing to get an Uber, Lyft, or a cab. Exactly, my brother. Yeah. Real talk. Real talk. Man.
I got you, Murdoch. But you standing next to her, and she know you one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league. So yeah, she gonna drop her napkin in front of you and pick that motherfucker up. What you mean?
Look, I'm
Mm.
sure he volunteered to give that ride. Now it's not like it took too
Man,
much
I'm
effort.
telling you, man. But
Yeah,
hey, man,
He
he.
looked like a nigga that offered them services, like,
right.
hey, you gonna be all right tonight? You know what I'm saying? Do you need a
You need a
ride?
ride? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, 100P, that's your boy, man. Get your mans. Get your mans. Better call coach. Tell him get your mans.
Yeah,
Get your man.
get your man's, bro.
Get your mans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Hey, knowing Ryan's and them, he gonna say bring her to the clubhouse.
Damn. You say coach and Stroud tapping too? They setting that up?
no,
Wow.
don't
Wow.
start them rumors, Pete. I mean, hell, don't start them rumors.
It's cool. It's cool. She gonna be the first ever sugar baby mama.
No,
Mm.
she won't be. What's the basketball player for the
Uh-oh. We got another one? Who else?
Zion Wilson?
Oh, the prono star he was dating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he won't be the first.
T Murdoch said he has no idea what the hell she exactly does. You know what I'm saying? In the first place. Either it
Right.
is
That's a
she
good
with
question.
Kanye and that's it. What does she do? That's a great question. Damn.
Or who?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the one that was with Zion, Mariah Mills. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
See,
It's
look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
And
Who
I'm
the
sure
hell's
there's a
that?
whole lot of professional athletes who've done this. You know, it's all of them just don't get put on blast like that. But I'm sure they're not the only two. Or I'm sure it's very common. Much time they spend up in a strip club. You can't tell me all them dudes be like, "No, baby, I'm not finna bang you." They gonna bang them.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
money
I
they gonna bang them.
Well,
I would agree with that.
or
These
or
celebrities
or
live
I
a
hope he
fat
don't fit into the Houston rhetoric and get a massage going on.
Hey,
man.
like I say, I
Get
knew
a massage that
what he
wind
was
up
doing
ended.
from the beginning.
Boy, lasted 18 years.
Psh, dang. Dang. I don't want no massage like that. Shit lasts 18 years. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you walk in and get your back rub, you come out, her tank
Child
full.
support. You come
Yeah.
out child support.
Child support and shit. Dang.
Got to go
Boy, it's
see
But
cold.
he
Bruce
went
Manilow
in.
after that.
He went in there with his mind on child support. It wasn't about no damn massage. Shit.
He ready to get a bag away already? You think?
Oh, I'm
Okay,
talking about
so she a
previous
professional baby mama then.
A what? Whoa, a professional baby mama. I ain't never heard that. That sound
Who?
like shit. When them come out, you know what I'm saying? They came out. What year was this?
Mm.
Oh, Black China Days.
Mm. Yeah, that's
I'm
See
real.
trying
what
to think. It's one
you
of these
see what
old
you did to
bros just
Rob.
got pregnant. Oh,
That's real.
What?
what's the one on Basketball Wives?
Oh no.
Mm.
Drea Michelle. I think she just got pregnant by some athlete.
One of these youngsters.
Yeah, one of these youngsters. Oh, got her last week.
Oh yeah,
Look
I
it up.
heard that. I
Look
saw
it up
that.
for us, Taurus. Look it up for us, bro.
Jalen Green. Oh,
Yep.
Jalen Green.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he got
not
that lady
sure if
pregnant.
it's
He got.
Yeah.
right. I'm not sure if it's truth, 100% true yet, but the rumor is they're dating.
Yeah. All right.
So
That's
right, this dude is like 20, 39. Let her get a baby out of him. She got it made until she's 60. So that's her retirement plan.
Like
well.
I
She
said,
just she
These
just
guys are
secured her
crazy.
bag. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? She just
Yep.
secured her bag. You know what I'm saying?
I
At the
got my social
at the
security
later
online.
stage in life, you know what I'm saying? At the later stage in life too, she worked that in. You say he 20 and she how old,
39.
nigga?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Nigga, hold on, let me hit a butt. That wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
dang. She locked herself in financially secure for the next 18 years.
That's why I say she good till she's 60.
Nigga. Wow. The power of the PUSSY. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I
That's
just
why
hope it's
big
not true.
athletes motherfuckers want to dress fly. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Shit. While we speaking on these brothers, man, let's talk about it, man. The black male mental health is a pandemic in America. We speaking exactly on this shit right now. What you feel about it, man?
Nah, we ain't nah. That ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to do with that ain't got
oh,
nothing to do with
it
mental
got
health.
something. It got something. It got a whole lot to do with it, man.
No,
These
it
niggas
don't. No, it don't. She
got
went back
mental
there
health
and
problems.
look, this what happened. She got caught giving up neck, got down to that boy in the locker room, looking on that boy like a lollipop, talking about how many licks do it take. Then he's like, you know what? Let me take you home for the night. Now they're dating. They ain't got nothing to do with mental health.
If the nigga was mentally strong, he would have been like, "No, I'm cool."
Yeah, all right. I done seen the strongest fall to a throat and a back wall, but that ain't none of my business.
What you say? You saying what?
I done
What
seen
you?
some of the I done seen some of the strongest fall to a deep throat and a back wall, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga,
You're trying to give him an excuse, sir. No,
nigga
no.
say stumbling, falling to a throat. What? Nigga, wait a minute.
That's exactly what I said, goddamn.
Yo, wow, man, brother. Better not bring your kids. You feel me with that? You know what I'm saying? Damn, you was a cold one for that one, brother. Yeah, man.
All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't feel like it's a pandemic though for the black brothers?
If they keep their dick in their pants, it won't be.
I'm just saying in general, mental health wise.
Hey, but you got to ask yourself the question about that.
What's the question, please?
No, just
Talk
saying.
to
Like
me.
What?
I think I spoke to Taurus about this before. I say, mental health is mental health regardless. If somebody is experiencing mental health, they need help. But I say, do we overlook the fact that a lot of people who are mentally disabled right now did it to themselves? Talking about the drug users, not the people who were born with it or had a accident or anything. A lot of the people who smoke so much damn drugs that drove themselves crazy.
Yeah, that's real. You
But I
know.
don't know if a lot. What segment of how large is that segment of the population that cause their own mental health issues? I mean, I know it do exist, but
Well,
I don't know
yeah,
what portion.
I think they was saying as far as a black male's everyday life. He goes out the door. You got niggas want to kill him. You got the police harassing them. You got, uh, the baby mama or the woman, talking down on him, right? Like all the things that he has to shoulder and embody and carry every day with him, and still, remain on top of his shit. You know, that can also drive a man, you know, to craziness. It could. I seen it happen before. You know what I mean? I don't think they think in the sense of like,
Ain't no
because
good. It does.
yeah, the drugs, of course, that's gonna play a factor, but we talking about the everyday shit we carry as brothers. You know what I mean? Old
Right.
or young. You know what I mean? So I think
Daily
it's
stressors.
exactly right.
Right.
You know, that shit can cause mental health. Or am I wrong? What y'all think? Like, do y'all think that plays a part into it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I think
it
it
does.
does.
yeah,
It could. And I think it's dependent upon each individual because everyone is different. Some people are affected by it more than others.
Hmm.
So, but I think it does play a part because life is stressful, man. And some people handle it different than others. So it just kind of depends.
Right. Right.
I think you can limit your intake of stress on a lot of things, especially from employment. Like you said, a lot of men, black men go out the house, got a lot of stuff to think about. I say one thing to think about, like your employment. A lot of black men put up with shit at work they shouldn't have to put up with. Um,
yes,
I'm talking
yes.
about all around, whether pay or attitudes from people, real shit. Because it's a lot of black people who are more qualified on these jobs than a lot of other people. And something I wanted to bring up, like you remember when Cat Williams was speaking about gatekeepers in comedy? You got the same thing in workforce. And to go piggyback off what Taurus was saying, well, we know get back to that Black Panther movement type thing. And when you said you don't think so, I agree in that aspect. That's why I'm saying the gatekeeper thing. You got a lot of black people at these jobs too, who got a little pull and only look out for themselves or they little few people they cool with. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of black people put up with shit like that on the job, not from other races of people, but from people who look like them too, who don't want them to get ahead of them, who feel like, oh, this nigga ain't put in the time as I put in, so I ain't gonna help him or her out. You know what I'm saying? So when you speak about mental issues from the work aspect, a lot of people, black men, need to look into that. Your job can be your biggest stressor, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Your
have to put up
job
with
is your
all
biggest
that shit in the
stressor
job. I
most of
tell
the time
anybody in a minute, I don't give a shit how much money.
Yeah.
for your
Yeah, I
I
mean,
family.
yeah,
agree.
most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah,
It's
most of
your
the time your
job
job is
or
your biggest
family.
stressor, and a lot of people don't wonder where they sit. Yeah, your health can deteriorate from being overstressed. Your job
Yeah.
can be killing you, literally.
Yeah.
Number one cause to heart attacks, at least in our community, and strokes, stress. That shit
Yeah.
kills, man. That shit
Now,
kills.
you know what you do that you know what you like to do as a person that makes you happy, and you like it's crazy. Some people like to fish. I like to fish, but like for those people who really like to fish, oh man, I could fish all day. They do it once in a blue moon, and that makes them happy. Why not do what makes
Mhm.
you happy more rather than put up with bullshit? Same thing, relationship. Men and women put up with a lot of shit they don't have to do. They don't have to put up with. They tend to do it and wonder why they so stressed out.
Yeah, that's real. That's real, bro. That's real. You know, got to find, the detractors, you know what I mean, when it comes to, you know, trying to ease your stress, if you want to say, like P say, shit, go fishing, shit, go golfing. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean? Uh, go read a book, do something. Um, yeah, but I think, in the black
Go
community,
to the DR.
go to the DR, goddamn it. Yes, nigga, hold on. Let me drop a
Oh
bomb for
man.
that one. Go to the
Right.
DR. Yes.
Look, that's for you, Milo.
Yes. Definitely go to the to the DR. I knew it was coming some point in the
Milo,
episode.
like shit, I'm there right now.
Somebody at work. Yeah, I'm at work.
Hey, don't put.
Don't,
Hey,
don't don't put that jacket on my man's like
I'm
that.
gonna
Y'all
say that.
wrong for that.
Hey, you see them big LA? They
Don't
cold, man.
hey
You
man,
know what I'm
hey
saying?
Oh, no,
man,
I'm
hey
at
They
work.
man.
cold.
Yeah, you're at work. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. He might not have wanted that to be put out. You know what I'm saying? He might be
He
Yeah.
might have hey
might
man, he
be
might have
in
wanted to
Huh?
say, you know what I'm
you know what I mean? Trying to see what that might bite like. You know what I'm saying?
saying?
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Man.
But hey, but you know what, Rose? A lot of
What
people they think about those places, DR and all that for they party fun. No, but those are some beautiful places with a lot of black people too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
These are some places you can go see, maybe get enlightened historically, because a lot of the slave ships passed through these Virgin Islands before they got to America.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's real. You know one thing I barely realized and I should have thought about it. Like, I mean, it seems logical that it would be that way, but I read something like, back in Texas, back in the slavery days, a lot of the slaves used to like escape to like fucking Mexico to get their freedom. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Because
like
they
when
didn't
I
Yeah,
believe in
but
thought,
slavery.
right, when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, like I know they dropped us off over there too, but a lot of that could have been from, you know what I'm saying? The people leaving Texas going over there too. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's
I'm,
crazy.
I've heard of
Right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
why
Outside.
not?
some of the blacks here that stem from the slave trade, that because only 12% of black people here are descendants of people from slavery. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these black people walking around here got full-blood Native American blood, don't even realize it. A lot of
Yeah.
black people were already here. I'm talking about Aboriginal people were already here. Even down in Mexico, go to Oaxaca, Mexico area, that is predominantly black, which they just started recognizing publicly in Mexico. I think Afro Mexican or something like that. They just started recognizing them not too long ago.
Yeah. That's real. That's real, man. Shit, man. Who y'all got on the game on Sunday, man? The East All Stars or the West All Stars?
Nobody want to watch that shit.
Well,
You
I
don't
don't
fuck
care.
with it, Pete? Y'all don't fuck with it?
I'll watch it, but I don't really
I'm
care
waiting till
who
I'm
wins.
waiting till after. Yeah, it ain't interesting like back in the day when you would see, like, rest in peace to Kobe, people like that, him and Jordan and them playing, what I'm saying, where it was gonna be a battle where they really battled each other. Nowadays, you got each other talking the whole time up and down the court, Steph challenging Luka to 3-point shots from half court while they just looking at each other. It's no competitiveness. I didn't pay to watch this shit. If that's the case, I'd have went into a whole Harlem Globetrotter game.
you, you say they out there looking like the Harlem Globetrotters, bro. You're a fool. You're a
Like,
fool. What you feel
just
about that?
bullshit. Like, come on, man.
I feel like this, man. Back in the day when I watched it, it was bragging rights to it. It didn't matter what your everyday stats was, it was that game right there. This bragging rights till next year, god damn it. Yeah, we came to the West and we whooped their ass. Or we went to the East and we whooped their ass. We told you the better ball is on this side of the country. No, the better ball on this side of the country. Now we're on opposite teams, but we're walking down the court cracking jokes.
Yeah.
We're doing goofy things like having a dunk master try to shoot a half court shot for shits and giggles. It ain't the same no more, man. Your dunk contest ain't the same no more. Your 3-point shootout ain't the same no more. It's a waste of money nowadays.
T Murder, I appreciate you for tuning in, brother. One love, man. Peace. Yeah, man. Uh shit. What else in the news this week? Oh, fucking the the satellite, man. The nuclear shit with Russia. Y'all motherfuckers think about that
They
shit.
say that's a myth. Russia's saying it's a myth. I mean, me personally, I don't put it past nobody. Shit, hell, tell you the truth, America probably was trying some shit like that. Other countries with all the technology these countries have. When I heard about it, I said, "Shit, I'm not surprised somebody would be trying to get the upper hand on a enemy country." But it's all stupid, man. Like all this shit, war. Look, man, you can't sit here and tell me that you a president or a leader of peace and you don't want to sit down to dissolve an issue that could save lives.
Yeah.
That
I
leader
mean,
of
in
peace
the
bullshit
first
is
place,
what they put in our face.
I create this shit in the first place. Like, nigga, don't you know that'll fuck up like the world, nigga? We all live here on this one rock, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't. I be thinking sometimes, like, what the fuck these politicians and leaders and shit of these countries really be thinking? Like, oh, nigga, we got all the arms, nigga, we the strongest. Yeah, but if you let that shit off, nigga, we all gone, y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
Look, why do you think they haven't done it? It's a threat. If nuclear war was to actually start, it would basically be the end of the world.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a lose lose for everybody, but everybody wants that power to where they can say that don't fuck with me. Because that's why China and Iran and all these little small countries, they want the ability to do it where they can stand and tell these larger countries, hey, don't you worry about what's going on over here.
yeah,
Don't fuck with us, because if you do, there'll be consequences.
yeah,
But
I think it's a bigger propaganda to put in our face to cover up the real of what's going on.
to cover up
Thir-
what?
It's 13 nations. It's 13 nations right now trying to go for world power, and they're trying to do it together. So why not shake up the entire world with news of a nuke or there being a possible war? So it deflects what they're doing behind the scenes. I land my plane.
I mean, that's definitely one way of looking at it for sure.
I mean, but no
I mean,
doubt
we
these
we we
weapons
never really
already
gonna know what's
exist.
going on.
No, only the privileged in high places really know what's going on. But I do believe these weapons exist, and hopefully no one will use them because I
Hey,
mean, just the consequences are too great. Just look at the time when they did actually let off a bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That devastation, that's something that people will remember for basically to the end of time.
yeah,
It was that great. I mean, how many people just died and at a drop? It was one bomb in each city, and like
yeah,
millions of people just died.
yeah. It's
I
definitely
mean,
crazy, man.
I think the media sort of displays this a lot. Not saying just to keep black people down, but just to keep everybody in like okay, not knowing the truth. But I think a lot of black people pay more attention to media than anybody, and it diverts our attention away from what we should be thinking about. A lot of stuff we spoke about earlier. Um, I think that's what we got to get back to, for us to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? We tend to worry about a lot of stuff that we normally, I ain't gonna say don't care about, but a lot of stuff that don't involve us. And the stuff that do involve us, we don't show no interest in.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, um, and it's all about at the end of the day. The reason I name this episode, protect your energy. You know what I mean? Um, I seen a lot of shit going on social media this week that ruffled, you know, other people's feathers. You know what I mean? A lot of bickering going on, a lot of back and forths going on, a lot of energy and negative time being wasted on something that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Um, our message to these people. or to anybody that may be watching this, now or later. Um, you don't have to be around those people. You choose to be around those people. You know what I mean? They say you choose the company you keep, right? Um,
Right.
you don't have to necessarily involve yourself with them people. If you know they off, the energy ain't right, don't involve yourself around them because you might get yourself in a world of trouble or you might get yourself hurt. And I don't mean physically, I mean, back to that thing mentally. You know what I mean? We talked about it. Um, Protect your energy, man. Protect your peace. It's valuable to you to be, in that mind state of to wanting to do this. Because if you don't, nobody else gonna do it for you. You'll find yourself in a world of trouble. You know what I mean? Um, Before we get up out of here, man, I'm gonna go around like we usually do every week, man. Uh 100p, man. Get the people some news they could use, bro.
Man, something I was thinking about earlier through the week, speaking about a lot of different people with something I said here tonight about your job. Everybody got a God-given talent. You can make money off your God-given talent. There's somebody right now out there doing something they love and doing it to perfection, but ain't doing nothing with it but utilizing it at home, and that's it. But getting up the next day to go put in some hours for some company that's gonna make millions and billions, and they only get about $1,200 every 2 weeks. So I tell people, reevaluate yourself. Look at your life. Look at how it's going. Stop looking at everybody else's life feeling like this how my life should be. Because just
Right.
because that person living a good life don't mean you're gonna live a good life. And if they living a good life, you don't know what they went through to get that life. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Right.
ain't built the same. Some people not built to go through the trials and tribulations everybody got to go through to get to a point they want to be in. So I say that to say this, man. Just focus on yourself. Sometime, a lot of us are always there for other people. It ain't gonna hurt you to be there for yourself sometime, because you can't be there for the people who need you if you're always there for everybody else who ain't gonna be there for
Mm,
you when you need them.
talk that sash, nigga. Hold on. I got a button for you,
That's all I
nigga. That
got.
nigga with my feathers. Nigga, hold on. I got a button up in here somewhere, nigga. Anyway, yeah. Tim Stories, man. What up, man? Shout out to my boy Tim Stories, man. Chicago in the building. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, family. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Uh Taurus, man. Get the people some news they could use, man, before we get up out of here, man.
Well, I'm just gonna piggyback off of P. It's like life is what happens when you making plans, so just be ready to adapt and swerve.
Mm. So you gotta be ready for that shit. Real talk. Big LA, man. Get the people some news they could use and go ahead and take us home, man.
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. You take time for yourself. Protect your energy at all costs. Because the same way you open up for somebody, they're not gonna open up for you. Yeah, everybody want to change, but it start with you. So if
Real
you
walkie
change
talkie.
your mindset, you might touch the color of the mindset you're trying to reach. In the meantime, in between time, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, listen, everybody that watched tonight, I appreciate it. Shout out to T Murdoch. Shout out to Tim Stories tuning in. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to who else? Yogi tuned in. Shout out to AK tuned in. Shout out to my niece Shaquinta that tuned in. Shout out to all the people that may watch this later, man. Protect your energy, man. It's very valuable out here when you're dealing with a lot of different frequencies. Y'all make sure y'all, also give thanks to that man upstairs too, man, that higher power. That plays a very vital part in your life. You know what I mean? Until next time, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Don't do too much this weekend, All-Star weekend, man. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all don't do too much All-Star
Man,
weekend.
take y'all ass to the DR. That's what you do for the weekend.
Make sure you go
All-Star weekend ain't shit. Go to the
Yeah, it's
DR.
probably better than going to All-Star weekend.
You ain't doing
appreciate,
nothing but going to the All-Star game for a fat ass and a drink. Go to the
appreciate
DR.
you.
Do the same thing, spend less.
Hey, look, hey, shout out to Tim Storage. This is his birthday this weekend. The young man, how old you turning, my nigga? I know you should be damn near approaching 40, man. We up there in age now. How old you turning, bro? Drop it in the chat. Shout out to the birthday man this weekend, man. That's what's up. Oh, the sporty 40. That's what's up, man. Let's go ahead and drop a bomb for my nigga. He say he turning 40 this weekend. He met it. Hey, that's big.
Why it gotta be the sporty 40? Hold on. Wait a minute.
That's big. Shit. Niggas, hey, niggas in our eras, we don't if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you be lucky to see them numbers. You know what I'm saying? For real, for
Turn
real.
up.
Hell yeah. Turn the fuck up. For real, for real.
Pretend like you in
Just
the
don't get no
DR.
just don't get no horizontals. You dig what I'm saying? You'll be all right.
Nah. Shit, my nigga finna have a ball this week, and I already know how to get down for sure. Shit. That nigga gonna play that shit. That nigga family man, he on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But turn up though, bro. Hey, he said, where we come from, that's an accomplishment. You goddamn right. Hell yeah. Facts. Facts. Hey, listen, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the late hour show tonight as well. Conspiracy Fridays, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to that. It's the Roosevelt show, man. 100P, Taurus, Big LA. We in the building, man. We catch y'all next week, man. Peace out.
Yeah. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see. Huh? Swag on high. Colder than a motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see. Huh? Swag on high. Colder than a motherfucker. Okay, Rose is back. I told these bitch niggas once they gon' fold a snap. Tryna be a boss, nigga, pockets bulge and fat. If I could touch 7 figures, then your life will rap. Hold up, Rose about to show up. Go ahead and pull up. Y'all niggas need to slow up. Yeah. Okay. Status quo when they checking in. Book a Rose too, nigga, let the games begin. Circle small, don't fuck with no extra friends. So I won't lose out on no extra ends. And it's knowledge over everything, bless the king. Yeah, I'm the king on the throne, never spread it thin. Yeah, I'm the coldest motherfucker when it's blessing them. And I be getting my dick sucked at the western end. Oh shit. I'm the coldest motherfuckers, nigga, you ever wanna see.